Hi friend, welcome to your reading. I am ready to be loved. 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 I channeled that affirmation for you today. We are getting into a love reading. I will have a longer version of that affirmation so that you can change any limiting beliefs that you may have and start really scripting and feeling that readiness to be fully, wholly, and unconditionally loved. Let's get into pulling some cards. We are currently, when I'm filming this reading, in Aquarius season, and we just had the massive transit of Pluto entering Aquarius from Capricorn. And when Pluto is in Capricorn, Pluto is the planet of the subconscious, kind of like it's like sex, death, transformation type. Like it's a big generational energy, right? And in Capricorn, it was a lot about tradition and structure and karma, and this massive change into Aquarius energy. It's changed from earth to air elements, and it's all about kind of breaking out of tradition and convention, thinking differently, being thinking more individualistically, and so how this might translate into love or relationships. It's like a seismic massive energy shift, plus we're in Aquarius season. I think that it's going to be a really exciting time for us in as a collective, in love, in life, in everything. And I think that there's some really exciting big change coming. So let me get into this. Actually, before I start, I did pull one message from this beautiful deck, which I will have linked below, Soulmate Cards. And this card fell out. Let go of inhibitions, be creative, and allow your imagination to run wild. Your love life will transform in ways you never thought possible. I thought that was so appropriate for these planetary transits. Plus, we have that full moon in Leo coming up. I think there's a lot of change coming for us as a collective here shortly. What does the collective need to know? What is coming for them in love in the next month or so? What do they need to know? What is coming for them in love? What is coming for the beautiful collective in love? What messages do they need to hear today? Whoop. Five of Pentacles in reverse. By the way, this deck is from my beautiful friend Spiritual Infusion 1111. It will be linked down below. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles, when upright, is all about being outside your sanctuary. It's about being alone. If we were talking about finances or work, I would say it is a card of like poverty. But in this context, I feel like if you're here, if you're watching this video, you have been alone for a minute. You have been stuck for a minute. Isolated is a word that comes to mind. You've experienced some sort of loss, and it's in reverse, which means that this time of isolation and feeling like an outsider, feeling alone, it's coming to a close. Show me what's coming. Why is this time of isolation coming to a close? What's changing? See, it's that theme of change that I was talking about earlier. It's like It's a collective energy that's in, you know, all areas of life. And I feel like it starts with us. It starts with us changing our limiting beliefs about ourselves, our self-concept. And when we change that, our energy changes, and you know, how we behave changes, and how people interact with us and treat us changes. So if you haven't felt good enough, or if you've been feeling really lonely and maybe you're not as wanting to put yourself out there, it's like, as you know, affirm that you're ready to be loved, that you don't want to be alone anymore, you can put these structures into place, and your behavior changes, and people notice that. It's an energy. This is the Hierophant card. It's all about religion, spiritual guidance, tradition, and structure as well. And I sort of take this card personally as like a spiritual guidance card. So I feel like you are feeling a sense of, okay, it's time. You're feeling a push, and that push is coming from above. It's coming from higher power. It's coming from your guides. It's coming from your ancestors. You may have been seeing signs and synchronicities. The number 5 may be significant to you personally watching this. The Hierophant is a card number 5. But 5 is also a number of change. So I feel like you are feeling pushed to change, again, how you talk to yourself about yourself, how you go about just the things in your daily life, in your personal world. And it might just be something as simple as like how you dress. Maybe you like are putting on less of the t-shirt, more of the dressy top. Show me what else, please. Show me what else the collective needs to know about this change that's coming in their love life. I'd like to see 6 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of attention, and it's going to feel really good. I think that the more that you sort of upgrade your personal concept of yourself, so if you're somebody who talks down to yourself, if you're somebody who feels like, oh, I'm not ready for love because I haven't lost 25 pounds or 10 pounds or 2 pounds, or because my house is a mess so I can't invite people over, or change that concept of yourself. You know, I deserve to be loved exactly the way I am today, exactly the way my house looks right now, exactly the way I look right now. I'm going to dress a little bit nicer today because I deserve to feel good. It's this, I feel like the more that you adjust the way that you feel about yourself by the way that you speak to yourself, your thoughts, your personal concepts, something like 80% of our happiness comes from how we talk to ourselves, and only 20% of our happiness comes from external circumstances. That's what it is. And 80% of our happiness comes from within. So, and that's like a scientific psychological study. That's not just me making that up. I feel like by you making these slight adjustments, it's going to be like, bam, lightning has struck. You are getting attention. People are looking at you. You may even be getting a lot more like likes and comments on social media. It might, and it might be like that. Either way, people are going to be looking at you. People are going to be noticing you, and they're going to be like, what's different? That person's different. The collective's different. I love that for you. I love that for us. What else does the collective need to know about what's coming in love for them? I keep looking at this deck. It's not available for sale, but it is from Mystic Beauty. It's the Junkie deck. I was gracious enough to be sent this. And I don't know if you can see it, but the card is like an ex calling back like a gazillion times. So someone from your past may be circling back. when they see kind of you getting all of this new attention, they see your energy has shifted. Sometimes, and I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying sometimes people get too big for their britches, and it's like they need to have a sense of like competition in order to realize like, oh no, I've lost someone of value. And should they have known that from the beginning? Yes. But it doesn't make what I'm saying any less true. Come on, this Two of Cups card is a card of partnership. If any of you watch tarot, know tarot, love tarot, read tarot, you know the Two of Cups is like the couple card, marriage card, soulmate card, soul connection card. I do think it's like, again, rewind the video to the beginning, listen to that little tune, sing it to yourself in the shower, hum it as you're brushing your teeth, pray it as you're going to bed. I'm telling you, the more that you tell yourself you're ready for love, it'll find you. Whether it's from your past, whether it's somebody new coming in, I do feel like there is somebody coming in, and it's gonna come from what I just heard my guide say is it starts and ends with you. It starts and ends with you changing your energy. Death. Okay. The death card has a bad rap. It doesn't mean somebody's gonna die. It doesn't mean you're gonna die. It doesn't mean your person's gonna die. What it means is there is an ending or a change or transformation of energy or cycles. The ending is the old way you used to see yourself, the old way you used to do things, the old way you used to present yourself out into the world. And what is going to come out of that death, like Phoenix Rising situation, is that Six of Wands, victorious, center of attention, Leo, because a full moon in Leo is coming. It's that Leo energy. And I have a Leo rising and Leo moon. And I like attention. I'm just kidding. I do like attention every once in a while, but I also was nervous to film this reading today, so, you know, not all Leos. No Leo slander. Go leave your Leo slander in the comments. Just kidding. Don't. It'll hurt my feelings. Anyway, so what does the collective need to know about this person coming in, this attention they're going to be getting? Please show me. This deck is the Divine Truth deck from Spiritual Infusion 1111. I will also link it down below. Beautiful oracle deck. One more time. What does the collective need to know about this love coming in for them? Whether it's a past person, whether it's a new person, you do have a love offer coming in. This deck is so big and beautiful. I have to shuffle it in halves. What does the collective need to know about this person coming in for them? What does the collective need to... I just heard they're tall. Okay. What does the collective need to know about this person coming in for them? Please show me. Please show me. And this, just to be clear, this person may already be watching you. This card says watching. They may already be watching your social media if you have social media, or if you're not on social media, you may have already been in touch with this person. They may be from your past, or at least they know who you are. Maybe they are somebody at your local coffee shop, or like they see you at the bus stop. I don't know, but they may already be watching you. They may already know who you are, and they're working the courage to up to talk to you. Please show me. What does the collective need to know about this person coming in for them? Please show me. deck is not talking today. Whoever it is, yeah, either, I don't know if you can see this. The card that is on the bottom is Perfect Pair, which also makes me think of that Two of Cups card that came out earlier. It's somebody that you like really like, or have already really liked, do really like, will really like. It's like you guys will be really lined up, even potentially like on, like they'll tick all your boxes on paper, like, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like they ticked boxes I didn't even know that I had. And texting is here, so they may reach out to you in a DM. There may have been, like, if it's somebody from the past, the message on this card says, I check my phone constantly to see if you have texted me. I love getting your messages. If it's somebody from your past, there may have been a period of silence between you two. But what I get is that there's going to be like a flip of the script. It's like, if they were kind of leaving you on red, it's going to be the other way around. They're going to be reaching out to you. And it may leave you a little confused, like, what the heck? Like, all of a sudden, oh, now that I have a bunch of people liking my Instagram photos, you're reaching out? Okay. But like I said, it just is that way sometimes, I feel like. Why is this person who's been watching and stalking for a while reaching out? The Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation. Yeah, it's like they've had this, they're going to be having this sense of revelation. Again, I really truly feel like, by the way, these teeny tiny cards are also going to be linked below. There's this sense of revelation and clarity coming from, it's like you 2.0 as you go through this upgrade during Aquarius season. As your energy shifts, as you elevate, it's like through caring for yourself, through your concept of self changing, you are going to have this, they're going to notice that something is different, and that's going to be the flip of the switch for them to reach out to you. One more time. Why is this person reaching out and sort of pursuing things with the collective? I'm telling you, it is sort of this sense of like competition and introspection. Yeah, self-image is here, the mirror. It's you improving your self-image and feeling like you are ready to take steps forward and open up. I get the feeling that you are someone, who's been hurt. Heartbroken is at the bottom of the deck. You are somebody who's been hurt in the past, and it made you feel less than. It made you feel like unlovable and broken. Ooh, I can't even go there, or it's gonna make me emotional to talk about it. It's like you felt like you didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve to be treated well. You didn't deserve love like that. It's like you felt like any maltreatment you had received, and maybe out loud, like, you know how friends come in after a breakup and they're like, F him and you're a queen and da-da-da, and it lasts about like a week and a half, and then they all like leave. I feel like verbally you agreed with them, but like deep inside it's like you had this feeling like somehow it was like, well, that happened because I am not pretty enough, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not whatever enough. It's like you had this sort of like negative tape playing in your head, that it's like there was something that was like keeping you cut off from the world. That's that first card that fell out, that Five of Pentacles. That's what put you here. See that person sitting alone? But that card came out in reverse because it's like you are getting guidance from spirit, from on high, that it's time for a change, and that it's like that script, that tape needs to be burnt. That tape needs to be changed. And what needs to come out And what needs to happen is affirmations and a new tape of, not only do I deserve love from the outside, but I deserve to love myself exactly the way I am right now, but I also love myself enough to change. I love myself enough to grow. I love myself enough to progress and evolve and elevate. Girl talk. Yeah. And it's like a level of like being happy within yourself while getting all this attention from other people, but not needing or requiring that attention from other people, because it's like you're good. Happily single is on this card. So it's like you're treating yourself better, you're taking care of yourself better, you are changing your concept of yourself and feeling really confident and good by yourself without pining, without feeling less than, without feeling whatever on the outside. And when you do that and can detach from any sort of external, I wish Joe Schmo would come back to me. Oh, I wish that Jim Schmim didn't treat me so badly. I'm just like making up names right now. I wish this person didn't treat me so badly. I wish this person would come back to me. I wish that person, would eat my shorts. Without needing that external validation, I feel like once you come into a place of detachment and you elevate your affirmations about yourself and your concept of who you are, I think a lot of times we have limiting beliefs that we don't even realize are limiting us, because the reality is that we are capable of, if you're watching this video, you're on a certain vibration, right? And you are powerful enough on this vibration to shift and change and create a life for yourself that I think you at one point couldn't even fathom for yourself, whether it's going back to school and getting some kind of like higher level degree, whether it's making a certain amount of money that like would have totally blown your brain at an earlier stage of life, like adjusting your self-concept and remaining open to, the universe is conspiring for my highest and greatest good beyond my wildest dreams. And, there's allowing yourself to be open to all of the wonderful, amazing possibilities for yourself. Changing your self-concept in that direction, that's what's going to allow in whoever or whatever is coming for you. Because if you're sitting there and you're manifesting exactly, and I understand that like some people focusing on a specific, I'm going to get this text message from this person, and they sort of affirm that over and over and over and over again for themselves. But what if they show up at your door with 24 roses and a handwritten letter, and they wrote you a song, and they also bought you a car? And I'm just getting crazy right now, but do you see what I'm saying? I hope you see what I'm saying. I hope this makes sense. What else does the collective need to know about this situation, about who's coming in? One more time. What does the collective need to know about this situation and who's coming in? The dragonfly. Yeah! Be lighthearted. Adapt, change, and heal, girl. Okay. Sidebar conversation. There was somebody who uploaded a video, and then at the end of it, they were like, if this offends you, go heal. And it cracked me up, because it's like, yeah, adapt, change, heal. Adapt your routine to change your self-concept of yourself and your behavior of yourself. Treat yourself better because you believe that you are better than that energy of the past. Here's the thing. I didn't mean for this to turn into like a pep talk, but here we are. This massive change that's going on now, this is such a season of huge change, and I feel like this very anticipatory energy, for those of you who have not completed Hooked on Phonics, that is like, we are anticipating the change. Okay, we are in an anticipatory energy of this massive change, right? And I feel like we need, it's like a change of your idea of yourself, and it right now, it's like, it can be anything. It's rolling a dice, it's turning over a new leaf, because we say that we're turning over a new leaf, and we're using the energy that's in the planets, that's in the universe right now, to turn the page. Granted, we can do that at any time we want. I mean, like, we could do that on a random Tuesday at any old moon stage. It doesn't matter. But while we have the planetary help, it's like, it's good to, why not use it? Be the dragonfly. If you see dragonflies right now on scrolling in life, in the world, that is a confirmation sign for you. You may want to, like, if you're in the market for jewelry, art, whatever, you may want to intentionally keep more dragonflies around you, because dragonflies are spiritual signs and signifiers of change, lightness, creativity, adaptability, and lightness. So that might be something you want to intentionally do for yourself, as well as butterflies, because butterflies are all about change and healing. I'm just going to change decks, and I'm going to ask if there are any final messages for the beautiful collective who is watching. Ooh, all right. My love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. You are an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. Someone is watching you. Someone has been watching you. Someone is coming in for you. You just need to believe and align with the reality that there is someone coming in for you who is willing and ready to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. I'm going to say that one more time. There is somebody coming in for you. You just need to align and believe that there is somebody coming in for you that is going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And everybody deserves to be loved. You deserve to be loved if you're in your crusty bathrobe. You deserve to be loved if you, I know there's going to be men watching this video too, so like, take this all with a grain of masculine, feminine, you know, you get what I'm saying. You deserve to be loved if you haven't shaved your legs in like a month and a half. You deserve to be loved if you, like, you know, have a bald spot on your head, men or women. You deserve to be loved no matter what, for who you are, for the goodness and beautiful energy inside of you. You deserve to be loved for all of that. One more message for the beautiful collective from this beautiful deck, please. One more message for the beautiful collective from this deck. I love this deck. All right, this one wanted to jump. Oh, I already love this. Life is a cycle of changing seasons. Let us welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace. Let us remember that nothing is ever lost, for all exists eternally within our heart. I will say it again, like I said earlier, this change that is happening right now begins and ends with us and our individual energy. If you are waiting on someone, if you are mourning or grieving someone, if you are wishing for someone and you have someone in particular in your mind, it begins and ends with you and your concept of yourself and what you deserve, and allowing yourself to be open to whatever your higher power, God, universe, I'm not going to go there. Whatever your higher power is, to be open to what they are sending your way. And it's going to be amazing. And give thanks too. Give thanks. Give thanks to your higher power. I mean, I feel like everybody prays when they are like bummed or scared or having trouble, and then like they get what they want and they forget to say thank you. Don't forget to say thank you. So it's like when you like are feeling really good and you are doing your affirmations, you're singing with me at the beginning of the video, and you are like dressed to the nines, taking yourself out on a date, you know, whatever. Don't forget, as you like, you know, get in the cab, get in the car, whatever, be like, God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for my car. Thank you so much for my house. Thank you so much for this dress. Thank you so much for, you know, helping me to feel good about myself. I really appreciate you. I'm just so grateful for you, for everything that you've given me. Start there, because you can't be depressed and anxious and grateful at the same time. Physically impossible. Same part of the brain. So if you're practicing gratitude actively, can't be anxious. Even if it's just feels like it's just words coming out of your mouth, start there. You'll be surprised. Anyway, thank you for hanging with me during this reading, for this channeled message. I hope that it benefited you. If you felt like something particularly resonated, if you enjoyed something, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This channel is going to continue to change, evolve, grow, and I really look forward to taking you all with me on that journey. Have a great night. Bye.